Yeah, yay. Hey.
What's up, man?
You see the brim? You see the brim?
What's up, man? What you got to say about it, man? Come on.
All I gotta say is go blue. We finally did
Get all
it.
your bragging out the way. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
We finally did it. So you know what I'm saying? Right here, it got the stamp from the last time the boys went to the Final Four and actually won it, 1989. And these update to say 2026. The boys in blue, the boys in amazing blue, took it all the way again for the first time in 37 years. So
shout out,
I'm proud
to the Wolverines.
Yeah,
shout out to the Wolverines, man. I give it up. Hey, what's up, Tierra Duncan? Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all did it. You know, I used to be an honorary Wolverines fan along many moons ago. But you know what I'm saying? There's a part of me that's happy for y'all.
Yeah. Okay. So it ain't no hate this time around. Only because I get it. Michigan's not Detroit.
It's not Detroit.
So it ain't Detroit. It's close enough, close in proximity, and most of the Detroit people are Wolverine fans, but it ain't the same for you.
It's not the same. Hey, look, Ann Arbor is not a suburb of Detroit, man. It's its own thing, man.
Yeah. It's far enough away that it's not necessarily in the what they call it, the metropolitan area.
Yeah. So go Wolverines, go Michigan. You know what I'm saying?
What applause at? What applause button at?
The engineer suck, man. He ain't got no applause button.
So Fab Five, hey, they need for one. This is one thing I do have to say for the Fab Five, even though they didn't win it, the most influential team to ever wear the maize and blue. I hated their Final Four appearances got vacated. NCAA, you owe them boys back their accolades for making it to the Final Four. I don't care all about like the whole tampering, whatever the case they say it was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Giving the players money, a little bit of money, or giving them a little bit of, I guess, what's incentive for their likeness and stuff like that. The same things that the kids have been able to take advantage of now, especially with NIL. Fab Five, give them their recognition back. Give them their banners back. Give them their recognition. Get rid of the whole vacancy or them vacating their accolades. Give it back to them. Give it back to them. NCAA no better.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, straight up, you should give it to them for no other reason of the fact that the Fab Five was the most influential college team of all time.
All time.
Any sport.
All time.
Of all time, man. It meant too much for the sporting culture, you know, for college sports. Just show love, man, especially how things are today, like you said. At this point, we can look back and say we were a little hard on them.
Yeah, the way things are, they were hard on, and then plus now the allure of college sports is enlarged due to them, due to the Fab Five and the things that they were able to bring to the sport, to the game, to the culture of collegiate sports. Give them their nod back, man. Give them boys a nod back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Raina, we a couple of cigar smokers. That's what we are, but that's about as far as that go. You feel me?
I didn't even see the comments yet. But yeah, before we get off Michigan, just keep this in mind also. We looking real good, man. So 2024 football took it home, and we've been killing Ohio State lately, and then Michigan Wolverines basketball. Two sports over the last 2 years. Hey, I just want to end it like that. And then, hey, look, all Michigan sports too. Pistons, Lions, Tigers. Oh my, we doing all right, man. Michigan sports are doing all right.
Man, Michigan sports stinks, man. They just had one little joint, man. Here we go.
I took it too far. Did I take it too far?
You took it too far, man. And you got to see the next Michigan failure is coming up in June. You know, it's not even gonna get to June because y'all ain't even going that far. You know what I'm saying?
Number 1 seed. That's all I know. Number 1 seed, and we still been winning without Cade. Even without Cade coming in, we still been taking home dubs. We might be all right. We might be all right.
Y'all ain't gonna.
We going to the finals. Congrats on the hoops. Appreciate that, Lou Becker. Appreciate that.
That's all. College hoops. Congrats on that, because you ain't gonna get it in the pros. Cade or no Cade.
Hey, it's a good time for Michigan sports. We've been doing all right. Low on the woes. But anyway, I digress. Let's move forward. We got other things to celebrate, like these cigars we smoking. And let's go ahead and go into it. We waited way too long last episode to get to the cigars. Let's go ahead, knock them out, get them out the way, introduce these sticks, and we're gonna move on with the conversation.
All right, man. I'm rocking this LFD Suave. Says since 1994.
Okay.
Yeah. So for a young person, it seemed like a long time ago. But for me, 94 was a good year. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Anyway, 1994, like it was just yesterday. I swear.
Yeah, man. 94 was a good year, man. Some good stuff happened in 94. But anyway, so I got the torpedo shape on this particular one. I got the Dominican. I got a Dominican origin. I got a Nicaraguan binder. Dominican filler, and Dominican. That's it, with a San Andreas Maduro wrapper on this. Okay. So that's what I got made up on this LFD, La Flor Dominicana.
Hey, LFD scares me sometimes. Like, I don't never know what I'm going to get with LFD. I haven't been able to find anything to hang my hat on. So hopefully you got a good one right there, especially with the name Suave. It better be smooth. It better be good. Better be good. Yeah. So what I'm smoking today, I'm smoking Alec Bradley's Gatekeeper. Yes.
Speaking of hit or miss,
I was about to say, yeah. So I took a risk myself. I don't know why, but this one just kind of it drew me in. I feel like I've smoked this before. You smoked. I remember seeing this band, but I just could not remember. My recollection was just not that strong to say whether I remember if I liked it or not, if I had it, and if I liked it or not. So I was like, you know what? Let's go with it. Let's see what this Alec Bradley is all about. You know, we have this. I was gonna say a love-hate thing, but it's become more of a hate thing with Alec Bradley over the last 5 or 6 years. It hasn't been good. It hasn't been good for Alec Bradley. I'm hoping that, you know what I'm saying, this is one that makes me feel better about him, like the LFD as well. So we got this guy, Alec Bradley, smoking wrapper Ecuadorian Habano, binder's Nicaraguan, filler is Nicaraguan and Dominican. So far so good on this. So far so good. I like it so far. I ain't mad at it.
There you go. Bad Blue. The answer to that is no.
And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that means.
And not really. No.
Not really.
Yeah. But that's what it is, man. So look, check it out.
Uh-huh.
A little earlier, you made a comment to me. I had you hold off on it, but I'm really curious to know, what's all this Stillmatic talk you talking about, man? The old Nas album from back in like 2001, Stillmatic. You said something about it. You brought it up.
Yeah. I did.
What your take was on that.
So for some reason, I was just brought back to Nas's album to Stillmatic, which was, by my opinion, in large part, was Nas's best album for a while. I was thinking that for the last 25 years. Let's go with 25 years. Like when Stillmatic dropped, it was like everything to me. Everything. It was like, this is hip hop. This is what rap music is, right? So I was having a conversation a couple weeks ago, and me and a couple of my music friends that I do some music with from time to time. We were kind of talking about what is like your top 5 albums that make you who you are, or like what's influenced you at the highest, artistically. And I named Stillmatic as one of them, and I might have come under a little bit of fire. Like, Stillmatic, out of all of them, Stillmatic, really, Stillmatic? And like, yeah, Stillmatic is that. It is that, and it was that for me. But I'm listening to it again today, and I'm like, you know what? Because I was standing kind of hard on Nas. It's his best album. Maybe not. Maybe I'm willing to concede that Stillmatic wasn't as great as I thought it was in the moment. Then maybe it's his third best album. I will put right now, just off the top of my head, thinking about it, I would say It Is Written, Illmatic, then Stillmatic. If I had to put them in that order, I would drop it down to number 3.
You think Stillmatic is better than some of the ones he's released recently, in recent years? It may not impact you the same, but just on a
well, you know what, King's Disease King's Diseases, a few of his King Diseases might be a little bit better if I just had to think about it in a vacuum, right? Without thinking about the time, the space, my mind state, how I'm looking at music, how I'm taking in music. Maybe maybe.
Yeah.
But just right now, I don't know if I can negate that, if I could take that out the equation, because it just Stillmatic hit me at a time of growth, especially in my youth and just coming of age, and then also expressing myself musically. It just meant too much for any of the King's Diseases to take over Stillmatic in any kind of way. But in a vacuum, could they possibly be? Could you argue it? Yeah, you could. But I'm too much of a prisoner of the moment that I
That
had when
moment.
Stillmatic dropped. I can't take it away. I can't erase it. I can't erase it. So it's hard to take it out the equation. What up, Katrina?
What up, Katrina? So look, yeah, I'm in agreement with you, man. As far as understanding where you come from, where it's like what it meant in that moment.
Yeah.
It was considered in the miking days, it was considered a 5 mic album at the time. He dropped another classic. It was a big thing. But I've heard people, and didn't we talk about this recently where I said people have said that one didn't age as well? Yeah. And when I heard it, I without listening to it, I was like, ooh, I can see how. Because I could see how even without listening, I was like, yeah, I just went back in my head and replayed the album in my head. I could see how that didn't age as well. Yeah. It was a lot of great moments, but yeah, some okay moments in there. When it was given a 5 mic, I kind of felt in the moment they threw him a little alley. I was like, ooh, that's more like a 4.5. But they were like 5. I was like, I ain't gonna argue with it. I'm happy for Nas because he's killing it right now. But
yeah.
I immediately went to those moments in my head when I heard it didn't age as well. And then I'm thought to myself, probably the ones I thought aged well probably didn't age as well either, though. Like, so.
Yeah, and I think it's because it's a 2000s album. Most music that, like, I think we had this conversation about the 80s, right? We were talking about 80s music. And for the time when 80s music came out, you had that robotic thing, you had the program drums, finally, a lot of live instrumentation kind of went out the window, a lot of synthesizer stuff, and it was a sound for the time. But how does it age? It doesn't age as well as 70s music. So 2000s music doesn't age as well as 90s music. And I think it was a prisoner of that style of music for the early 2000s, that it just doesn't age well because it's just early 2000 music. So the aging of it probably just due to the era, the time, the space, or whatever.
Hey, look, man, we can do that, but I have said that JayZ, his music didn't age as well. No. And in retrospect, there was always the debate between those two. In retrospect, Nas is probably the better MC. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a guy who was a fan of Jay, you know, and I was torn both ways. But if you'd have put a gun in my head during them days and said lean a direction, I probably would have leaned Jay. In retrospect, I say Nas. With that being said, I'm gonna say Blueprint's better than Stillmatic. I think it ages better. Blueprint 1 still over Stillmatic. It ages better and everything.
Whereas I gotta go back listen to Blueprint.
Blueprint is his. So. That's probably Jay's outside of reasonable doubt. You know what I'm saying?
It might be his best album.
That's his best work. That's his best work technically. But my favorite work of his is American Gangster. But I think Blueprint was the most flawless out of everything after Reasonable Doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I might have to go back and listen. And maybe I might agree with you. I'm not gonna say I'm not going to agree with you because I can see where you get that. But I don't know. Maybe the production's a little bit better. Rap wise,
clearly.
I mean,
the production better.
I'm not gonna say clearly. I mean, because we know that Just Blaze and Kanye handled the bulk of the album, but I'm not willing to concede that just yet.
Come on, man. Oh, go on, man. Well, I like Salam Remy too, but you know he won't up there kicking it with.
But he won
Just Blaze and Kanye were doing in them days. Kanye made his legendary. He became a genius during them days. Them were the days that genius was created. Like,
yeah. I mean, I get you. I'm just not willing to say it just yet. I'm not willing to say it yet. I gotta go back and I gotta listen and let it be organic on how I feel. Because if I told you, yes, I agree with you, it would be a lie. I just need to know for sure. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just not saying you're right either.
I need to run them both. I think I'm gonna run them both today, and I'm gonna just let them play, and we're gonna see how I feel. Now, the advantage that's in JayZ's favor is the fact there's less songs. The track list is shorter. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Nas added a couple extra, which always leave that room for error. Jay still has some error in there. In retrospect, it's about 2 that he probably should have dropped off of that album. You know what I'm saying? But it's just off the top of my head. But Nas probably had about 5 he could have dropped off that album. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Yeah. Because I was listening to it, I'm like, he didn't need this on here. He didn't need this on here. And
he had about a good 5 he could have lived without.
Because he had some heavy hitters on there, some heavy joints. I'm like, ooh, yeah. I remember when this joint came out, and I remember how it made me feel. And then there's something like, I could do without this. I could skip this, even though I didn't skip it back in the day. Like 25 years ago, I let the album ride, and I'm cool with the whole album. But today, there's a couple songs that I'm like, all right, I'm over this one. All right, I'm over this one. Okay, let that run. Let that one run. So I'm with it.
What's on that Stillmatic? About 16?
How many songs?
Yeah, it was about 16, 17, something like that.
I gotta go look. I think it's about 16.
It seems about right, but I'm going off old memories.
I still got it up. Let me see. 14. Actually have 14 songs on the album. 14 songs on the album, which is not super long.
Nah, you got the track list up. Come on, let's run the track list real quick. I'm gonna bring up Blueprint track list. I'm gonna get an answer out of you right now.
All right, cool. All right, let's see. So we got the intro. Intro is just a standard intro. Then he comes heavy with Ether, out the gate, straight Ether, and we know what that did. Got Yourself a Gun, which was one of his singles. That was cool. Smoking was like for the time. See, this is where I started to formulate my thoughts. So yeah, I like smoking. I like smoking back then, but I'm like, how does it translate to today? Like I can see like why I felt it back then, but why it would kind of fall off now. Flavor of the times. So it's got Smoking. You got You're the Man, which is a 5 out of 5. You got Rewind, which is a 5 out of 5 to me. Destroy and Rebuild. I like it, but it's okay. Like it's not the hold on, wait, no, I skipped a lot.
We got Rewind. One Mic and Second Childhood.
Yeah. One Mic, which is a 5 out of 5. We got Second Childhood, which is a 5 out of 5. Destroy and Rebuild, like I said, it's decent. The Flyest, to me, the Flyest is a 5 out of 5. I don't know how other people feel, but the Flyest
that's got AZ on it, right? The Flyest,
AZ on it. Yeah.
Anything with AZ on it and Nas, that's a 5 out of 5.
Then you got Rule, which is a good song. I was listening to it, it's a good song, but is it a top-notch song? Maybe not. It's a good song. 4 out of 5. My Country, I like his approach to it. I like what he was trying to do. 4 out of 5 though. What Goes Around, 5 out of 5.
Don't. You skipping one. You skip Braveheart Party.
Who?
Exactly. Braveheart Party.
Oh, that ain't even on here.
Good.
I remember that song. I remember that song. I didn't like that song.
Yeah. It shouldn't have been up there.
He got Every Ghetto. That's not on this track list though. he left it off of Amazon.
Good. Good for him. Smart move.
Like, you know what? When we release this digitally, keep it off. We got Ryan McDonald talking about cigar. What kind of cigar you got? You got a cigar, Ryan? Hopefully you're smoking with us.
Yeah. All right. So My Country, we like the approach. I'm with you on that. You know. But I like it.
Yeah.
And Every Ghetto and What Goes Around.
Yeah. So What Goes Around, 5 out of 5 for me. I honestly 10 out of 5. That might be my favorite song on the whole album. That What Goes Around.
And then Every Ghetto is a bonus track. I don't even remember Every Ghetto.
Really good album. A lot of 5 out of 5s on there.
All right, so the Blueprint, we got The Ruler's Back with Slick Rick, the intro, basically.
Yeah.
We got Takeover.
Eh.
We say what?
I said eh.
Okay. We got Izzo.
I like it.
We got Girls, Girls, Girls.
I like it.
Here's one of the ones that was a throwaway. Jigger that, blah, blah, jigger that, igga. Then you got You Don't Know. You Don't Know. It's classic. That's a classic joint.
Like
the Only Ovito.
Yeah.
Could have threw that away. But then from here, the album finished out strong. It's got Heart of the City. Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City. We got Never Change.
5 out of 5.
We got Song Cry.
5
we
out of
got
5.
All I Need. We got Renegade.
And then 5 out of 5.
Yeah. And then we close out with the title album track, Blueprint, Mama Loves Me, which was a good track. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, not a 5 out of 5 though.
Yeah.
So like when we talk about 5 out of 5s on the albums, we're about even. Now the biggest thing for me is going to be where is the drop off for each one of them. Who has the bigger drop off? So heights, I think we're even with the heights of the album. So now it's just measured, kind of like how I look at LeBron and Michael Jordan. Like when I put Bron at number 2 when it comes to Michael Jordan, is because Bron has the biggest drop off throughout his tenure than Jordan does. I've seen LeBron be, you know what I'm saying, too much of not there for him to ever be the greatest, right? So his drop off was bigger than Jordan. So it'll be the same for me when it comes to Blueprint versus Stillmatic. We got strong 5 out of 5s for both albums. Who has the biggest drop off throughout the album? That would tell me which one's the better one. Which one?
I think Nas had the bigger drop offs, man.
Because
I think Ola Ovito is a drop off, but I put it like on the level of a rule. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't
okay.
I could listen to it, Ola Ovito. I just probably won't.
Yeah. I might choose to skip it because I got better songs to get to.
Yeah, I probably would skip it, but I could listen to it. I like Rule better than Ola Ovito, but they're comparable in my mind. But I would probably listen to Rule before I listen to that one, if I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? But those are on the same type of level of drop off. And the jigger that end is Braveheart Party. You know what I'm saying? Like
I would say it's better, honestly. I would say it's better.
It is. It probably was a Neptune's track. You know what I'm saying? It had that vibe to it. So
yeah. Well, I don't know, but that's just my opinion of where I came with it as far as understanding. The moment got me. Being 16, sitting there trying to get my bars together and trying to figure out how to do music, and then just the time, it got me in the time. But now being a little older, seasoned ear, how I'm hearing it, like how does it translate now, like versus how Illmatic and it was written translated, how it translates now, and it translates a little bit better. It does.
There you go. Hey man, let's get a little midway update on these sticks, man, if you don't mind.
Okay. Hey, look, Alec is not doing bad with his Gatekeeper. It's really not. It's one of the first cigars I've had in a while that's strong on leather. But I'm not mad at it. Especially as it's been such a long time with getting a lot of leather. I think Alec Bradley's doing this one really, really, really good. You know, as far as that goes, because usually leather's not a flavor I like to look for too often, but it's there, and it's not bad. So okay, not the Alec for this. I appreciate it.
This one here, not to get into the tasting notes of it, but overall, just how it makes me feel. I think this is off to a pretty good start, man. This is one of the ones from LFD. If I'm gonna go back to LFD, it'll be for something like this. So I rock with this so far, man. It's smooth, but gives you just enough strength to put you in a good place. You know what I'm saying? Like, but not too much to where you got chest hairs afterwards. You know, I dig it.
Hey, speaking of that, real quick. So yesterday, I clipped a CAO, which is a cigar I haven't had in a long, long time. And this is the first time I smoked a cigar that made me feel like, man, this is an amateur cigar. Sorry, CAO. Sorry, I apologize. But I was smoking it like, man, this cigar is for amateurs. This one is a beginner cigar, and just didn't wow me at all. Like I really felt like I was smoking nothing. So going from that to this, This is when we talk about drop off. Alex picked it back up. Thank you, Alec. Because that drop off was bad. Not saying bad in a bad way, but just bad in a man, it felt like an amateur stick. Like I haven't had a cigar that felt like nothing in a while.
To be honest, though, that is the correct brand to do it. CAO is, I kind of, no disrespect, but I think amateur for a lot of when I think they cigars anyway.
CAO, you think amateur? That's crazy.
A little bit.
But you know what? You're not wrong, though. You're not wrong. You're really not wrong.
Yeah. For me anyway, I think I okay, maybe not the word amateur, but I think this is a good stick for a novice to get started. When I think of this stuff,
Yeah, nothing's gonna sit them down too hard. Nothing's gonna be too harsh, like you said. Put hair on your chest. See, they did that. But I'm like, man, have I come this far? Like, have we smoked too many cigars now that certain cigars is just this ain't it?
Yeah, right. Hey man, you got that Michigan on your head, man. I had some little Caesars earlier, and you were talking to me about just the pizza and whatnot.
Detroit.
And you mentioned something about Pizza Hut, man. So I was gonna tell you this story of how Pizza Hut fell off. Pizza Hut used to be the top chain, and what happened was, they were the original buffet chain. So what caused them to drop the buffet thing was originally new to America, just doing the buffet. So it was like it hit big when it hit. And pizza was new to America also, coming into the early 1900s and whatnot. So when they started dropping the chains and stuff, and then they started putting the arcade games in, the whole concept was to keep people inside and eating, because we'll make money off the arcade games. The food is cheap because it's just bread, tomato sauce, and cheese. Yeah, small amounts of meat, small amounts of little cheap vegetables. So the cost was very profitable for them. But the problem took place when the competitors started coming in, like your Domino's and whatnot, and they didn't compete in that world, but they competed in the takeout world, which then was convenient for people just ordering pizza by phone. Domino's wasn't an order by phone, it was a come sit down restaurant experience. So those competitors that was allowing people to call in by phone started cutting into the profits and whatnot. So then they started having to change their model up a little bit. Call in, make an order here too, But at that point, the call in became so popular that people stopped showing up for the buffet. So the buffets, them pieces just sitting out going to waste. Now people ain't coming in at the buffet. These game machines, these arcade machines is going to waste.
Ain't making no money.
And now the arcade is dying in general because we got people having more games at home. The introduction of PlayStation, the Nintendo 64, Gamecast, all these new games is coming.
And then other competition that actually lean to arcade, like your Dave and Buster's and stuff like that.
So all of these things force Domino's to have to be more like a like Blockbuster tried to pivot when Netflix came.
Yeah,
Pizza Hut was forced to pivot, and once they pivoted, what they were known for, now they just wanted another name amongst many. You know what I'm saying? Because the pivot was late. So now you got all these other pizza companies, and now the game diluted and it's split up in even portions. And then Pizza Hut never adapted. So our memories of Pizza Hut and how delicious and great it was
still there.
Yeah, we understand it, but now what we loved about it is don't exist. So we don't go there now. We go to the other ones who kind of mastered the call in and the online order earlier than Pizza Hut did. So they had the late pivot and they never recovered, man.
Yeah, they stuck to that I guess that business model for a little too long, which I appreciated it. Going to Pizza Hut back in the day as a kid, that was a treat and a trip. You going in, you sit down, you got your diner. You know what I'm saying? They got those ugly stained glass lights and stuff like that. But it's so nostalgic to me that today. But it was an experience. Either order your pizza, they bring it to your table, do your thing. It was like one of your first, from what I remember, a pizza diner, or like how you have your pizza taverns now. It was one of those first ones that I remember. And then also having, like you mentioned, the buffet. And that buffet was the lunch buffet, Pizza Hut. Come on, couldn't tell me nothing. Back in like late high school, early college, I'm getting full. We're going to get full For real.
Man. The Pizza Hut birthday party was something you wish you could be lucky enough to have.
Oh,
but you know what's crazy? Is you get companies like Chuck E. Cheese and CC's. They continue to make it work.
They come into that business. Yeah. It's because I guess what it came down to it is Pizza Hut didn't have a major, like, when they try to pivot, they couldn't figure out which way to pivot to. Do you lean into a Chuck E. Cheese? Do you lean into the pizza tavern? Do you lean into the buffet style? Do you lean into the call-in? Which way did you go? And didn't really stick with anything. And like it's now, I guess they try to hold on to the pizza tavern thing a little too long, where it just didn't work out, and people weren't for that anymore. But Pizza Hut was the place, like you mentioned, that was the birthday party spot. But then when you got younger kids coming up, they rather go to Chuck E. Cheese or Showbiz Pizza back in the day.
Showbiz too,
You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, what do you do? But Pizza Hut used to be that spot. I remember Domino's. Domino's was one of the first places I remember. Like they had like the little small box. Like, you don't sit in and eat. You just show up. You place your order. You wait and take your pot. You take your boxes and go. That was it. Or you call in and they deliver. They come with the little Domino on the little car and drop your stuff off. You know what I'm saying? Before Pizza Hut was doing it.
From the way the story was described to me, Domino's is really the one who put a foot in their butt and really hurt them. And Domino's committed to that. They still ain't got you can't sit down and eat no Domino's to this day. Like, you know what I'm saying? They committed to that. And then you get your Little Caesars and stuff who like followed along the path of that.
Yeah, they followed the Domino's train, in my opinion.
Yeah. And it made it tough. Because like you said, Pizza Hut never committed to a direction. You know, then by the time they committed, it's just like, we already look at these other companies as the company to go to for this now. We go to you for that. We go to them for this, you know, so.
Yeah.
It's a lesson in business in general that you have to go all in a direction and live with the results, but you got to commit to something.
You got to commit to something.
You can't stick to the same thing you're doing because eventually somebody going to come replace you.
And either you do that or you're going to be obsolete. You look at companies like, you look at a BlackBerry and where are they now? They didn't want to change. And guess what? Nobody on earth has a BlackBerry anymore except for me. I got like 4 of them.
Just you.
Yeah, that's in the tuck somewhere. I'm saving them for a rainy day in case I got to sell it for a couple $1 million once like this archaic device becomes has some kind of value. Like, oh, that's
I don't even know what my BlackBerry is, bro. So that's a great point you make. You know what I'm saying? You still, hey, look, BlackBerry, if they were smart, they would reach out to you and they would run some type of ad through you and let you be the face of BlackBerry to bring them back.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I do it.
Our only customer that stayed loyal and kept their phone, and they had you up there with a little small BlackBerry.
Last minute.
Just holding it, smiling. I forgot what you have. I can't even remember. I was trying to call the name of the phone, but I couldn't even remember what it was off the top of my head.
The last one I had was a slide up. The Priv had the keyboard. It was touchscreen, but they had the keyboard underneath, and you just slide the screen up, and it got the keyboard underneath, and you go.
And see, BlackBerry is a company that should have lasted. It should have lasted. It should have made it. It should have thrived. Like the technology was there. It was always a company that people respected early in the phone game. It was like you had a BlackBerry, you was here.
Yeah.
How do you let yourself go from the Mercedes of cell phones to a Prius or something? I don't know. Like
I say you go. But yeah, man. But on the flip side of things, you got companies like a Netflix. You got companies like Amazon. You think about how Amazon started. Amazon, we used to get your school books from. You just order books. That's it. Just books. Books. And now Amazon is everything. Think of like look how Google is. Google has become, it was the stepchild of search engines. Nobody uses Google. From nobody using Google, everybody going to AskJayZ, going to Yahoo, to Google being now the term. You know what I'm saying? It's the term now for looking something up on the internet. Hey, go Google it. How did your company go from being the stepchild of the search engine game to being the direct definition of search engine?
Search engine. No, it should have been Bing. Go Bing it. Go ask Jeeves.
Go ask Jeeves. Ask Jeeves. Everything should be ask Jeeves. As long as Jeeves been around, he's one of the first ones. And then, like I said, like how Netflix changed. You used to go from ordering DVDs to your house, which was a wonderful business model back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of DVDs I ended up paying full price for because I never turned them back. So Netflix made some money off of me. So the reason why Netflix became such a big company is because I never turned my DVDs back in.
That's facts. That's
late
facts.
fees.
You made them rich.
Now you don't turn it back in. You bought it now.
Yeah, man. So, but it's incredible to see that stuff happen, man. Shoot, my mom, me and her were just talking, and she was talking about her friends and stuff. Man, got like timeshares they trying to get rid of.
Oh,
and it's just like, but that's an extinct model at this point because it's not profitable because the Airbnb world put that stuff out of commission. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where you can't rent a timeshare to somebody now. They ain't going to that. They going to Airbnb.
Yeah. And plus now we know and we understand that there's way more knowledge about timeshares than back in the 80s when they was hot. Everybody had a timeshare back in the 80s. Everybody had a timeshare. that was easy money back then. Easy Ponzi scheme.
Easy Ponzi scheme, but people are more educated and people won't get close to one of them things now. But that there's this show. Systems get outdated and then people, they bump you out. You got to find a way to get your money.
So now off of this, what's the first restaurant do you think that's going to become extinct once this whole AI robotic model becomes a thing? Because we see it's starting to roll out. There are restaurants. I think the first restaurant just opened up in California. I don't know the name of it. That's fully robotic. Fully robotic. Everything you do is 100% robotic. Who's the first to go?
I can't name them by name. But I'll say this: the pizza industry gets changed. I've seen even in Atlanta. I haven't seen it in person, but I've seen people do videos on these, and they are located in Atlanta. You know how you have like the walk up machines for like an ATM.
Yeah,
you go up and you order your pizza in these machines, and it cooks it and pushes out a pizza in a box at these ATM. Now, back in the day, like even 10 years ago, they had donuts in these ATMs, these donut ATMs. You walk up to the ATMs and it push donuts out. I used to go order from one. Donuts was bomb. It was like right over in by Lenox Mall. I wish they would have kept them around. When the last time I went there, like, please have the donuts.
Conveyor belt goes around, drops the donut in some grease, comes out the grease, gets a little powder on it, bags it.
I'm sure it was already prepared. And they just have them sitting in there waiting to be ordered. You know how because they wouldn't come out hot and fresh. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure it was just like we got so many prepared for a day, and kind of like you go from the snack machine A4, and then this donut, this soda drops. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it probably was that for donuts, and they would just change it every day and give you some new donuts for the day.
You know what? I gotta do some research now. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm pretty sure Japan has some kind of thing like you're talking about that's already like top notch in how they're doing their technology with it. Because now that you say that sounds something that is feasible and on a large scale, and I'm pretty sure the Japanese have figured it out already.
They're doing stuff like that because I've seen some Japanese videos. My algorithm had me addicted to watching some of these machines over there for a little bit. So they're doing similar stuff, but it's not to that level. They're doing it like with ramen and stuff. It'll make your ramen right there, so. But that's their food.
Crazy in and of itself. Yeah.
That's their food. So it's coming. So I think pizza might be the first industry to go. For that reason. I don't know about a hamburger yet. Because I want my burger fresh. You can.
Who said it can't be fresh? Who said it can't be fresh?
Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? They load the freezer up with a bunch of patties in the morning, and then let it go.
Right, it's got to be a big. It's still got to be a building, though. Is what I feel like. I don't feel like they can do it in an ATM, like an ATM size machine, or like
they'll probably have a building
machine size machine.
You see like those I guess specialty drink restaurants or whatever. Yeah. Like your I don't know who y'all got out that way, but we got Dutch Bros here. We got
Dutch.
Who else? Let me see, like
the coffee industry. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Coffee industry is done. Start there. Coffee industry.
So the barista's gone. Especially, I think, you know what? It's complicated as some of these drink mixtures that people come up with. A little bit of this, a splash of that, a blah blah blah, and all these the whole code for Starbucks. Whenever somebody goes to order their Starbucks, when I sit back at Starbucks, I listen to people order their stuff. Because whenever I go, I'm getting something simple. I hear them talk about their order, and I'm like, yo, you have a whole coded message to get your coffee with all these little code words and buzzwords. You just plug those things into a computer, and it knows exactly what to squirt in here and pour in here and warm this up to this temperature and the right size and this. I can see that. I can see that.
That's easy money. That's not hard. Because coffee ain't as complicated as it seems. You know what I'm saying? Them code words ain't that difficult. You just have certain milks, 3 or 4 milk options set up. You got 3 or 4 bean options set up, and then you got a couple syrups. You know what I'm saying? And boom, there go your drinks.
The barista game is over with.
Just drop down and heat it up like you said, and go boom. Froth it real quick with a frother. Yeah, that's easy money.
On it. Done.
Yeah, coffee's big business too. So that one's done. Starbucks. While we talking about the first to go, Starbucks already in trouble. They're already closing down locations because it's too many coffee options that's new. You know what I'm saying? Too much competition. Like you said, a Dutch Brothers, a Seven Brew, these companies that becoming chains that are starting to pop up all over the country. What was the one up north when you was up in Virginia? I know you know what I'm talking about. Pete, what was it start with a P? Pete something. I can't think of it, man. They got a bunch of them though. The chains is everywhere, man. So yeah, coffee's done.
So bye bye to the barista. But see, like that's one thing I don't want to see go, because it like even when I do go to a coffee shop, I watch the interaction with the baristas and the I think it's a cool gig to have, to know your people, to know what kind of coffee they drink, to anticipate, and then to get their drink right, and then the service with a smile. That's one thing I don't want to see go.
Me too. I like it, but it's too easy to replace.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, and when it comes down to it, when people think about money, they think about that bottom line and the ability to save on a dollar, somebody to do what this machine can do, and all I got to do is just keep up with the maintenance. Easy. It's like automated. Before I used to go to the car wash with somebody would actually hand wash your car, detail your stuff, and then send it back over to you. Nowadays, they got all these people who work at a car wash and do nothing but press a button and let your car go through. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, what do you even do? What do you even do? What do you even do? Like, you don't do anything. Like, who's paying you to do next to nothing just to make sure that the machines are?
Yeah, man, technology replacing that. The car wash, just like the car wash. The coffee shops, they gonna be gone. Hey man, it's gonna be some complicated jobs to go to. It's gonna be some therapists gonna be out of work around here because ChatGPT can teach me
AI therapy. Therapy. AI can tell you everything you need to hear.
Everything. A judge. Exactly what I need a judge for to review the information over the course of several hours or several days.
I can do it for you, and then give you a judgment call. Boom, sentenced.
Fair and unbiased of emotion. You know what I'm saying? Diddy is up for trying to get out early release, because they said his sentencing was harsh. Like Diddy would have never got that sentence under AI. AI would have been like, hey man, give him the 15 months. He up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But that was some human emotion that gave him 50 months. So
you know what? AI jury duty. Let AI be the jury. Here's the evidence.
You ain't paying us no way. You know what I'm saying?
Run the video through AI. Was that them? That was them. We recognize them. Guilty.
Yeah. Guilty. So a lot of these prestigious roles is gone. An accountant? What I need an accountant for? I got software that can do that. You know what I'm saying?
And be right.
Yeah, no human error.
Numbers right. And get the numbers right.
Yeah, and can scan law quick enough to get me the discount I need without cheating me on something he could have gave me a better deal on. You know what I'm saying? Or some better tax breaks on. You know, they know all the tax breaks. Job's done, bro. You go to school for years wanting these jobs.
You went to law school for what? We ain't got that no more. We ain't got that no more.
You better go to school to be a personal trainer or something. That tech ain't ready to replace yet.
Nope, no personal trainer either. You go in front of a mirror scans your body, tells you everything that you need to do for your body type and whatever workout plan you want. I want to be able to run faster. You code it, they look at your body, this is what you need to do.
Hey
They can
man, but
scan
it's
your
still
metabolism and all that stuff.
that's
then talk
facts.
trash to
But
you.
even then, having a human with that is still a good touch, though, to make sure that you
It's all a good touch.
to motivate you to
Research.
do it with you. You know what I'm saying? To kind of be like, it's they don't have. They're gonna be people that still like a human involved in their personal training. But yes, what you saying, they going too for a lot of people. Like a lot of people gonna want to be at home alone and not get judged. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, like, and then you can skip accountability. You ain't got the personal trainer looking for you if you miss too many days. Like, hold on now.
But that's
And then
why
you
I
gotta worry
say
about facing.
having the person there is good for accountability because AI ain't gonna get on you like they need to get on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yes, most people, 80% of people, they gonna be like, forget a trainer. What job is safe?
There ain't no safe jobs.
Because I seen the robots painting and stuff, man. You know, like a barber is safe for a little while, but eventually a robot gonna
be
get the
gone
clippers too and do it perfect.
You gonna sit down, put this little thing over your head. The clipper's gonna come out, and brush is gonna come out. Start brushing, and then you done.
And it's gonna be so precise. Your line gonna be perfect every time.
Analyze your forehead, analyze your line up. It does.
Paint a little Beijing in there. You're gonna feel that wetness hit your head. You know what I'm saying? Like,
would you like some Beijing? Would you like some enhancement spray? Bing, yes. little heat come in, dry it up. You come out fresh. You know, like on the cartoons when the thing come out or something gets done and you got a little shimmer shine. Go, bing.
Man, that's crazy. You're right though. You are right.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap for everything. Everything's a wrap. Anyway, man, I don't know. I don't know. Glad I got 7 more years until I shore up my situation. I don't know what you're gonna do. You better hurry up. 7 years. Make it happen. All we got is 7 more years.
Everything I make money on, I'm replaceable. That's the sad thing about it. Like, there's nothing I make money for that I'm not replaceable with. Like, so I just gotta hope that man. I don't know that something fails in technology. Else I'm done.
We can't rely on that just yet. Can't rely on it just yet.
Yeah.
Let's keep these humans in place for just a little while longer.
And this is the funny thing. I'm too stupid to stop dreaming about accomplishing all this stuff. So I'm just sticking it out. Like, please let me make it a retirement before technology get any better. You know what I'm saying? I just want to still make a little money in the arts world. Man. You know what I'm saying? So, well, that's all done, bro.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's like, hey, so before we get out of here, man, I wanted to bring up something. Something we talked about. I think we talked about this in private. I don't know if this was actually it was in private. We didn't talk about this on the show. But I've been seeing these posts about raw dogging boredom for 60 minutes a day. Raw dogging boredom. And if you know what raw dogging means, you know what raw dogging means. Don't need to go into explaining that, but I will explain raw dogging boredom, meaning like you're just going at boredom with nothing. Or like trying to attack boredom with nothing, like nothing to stimulate your mind, like no phone, no music, nothing to eat, nothing to sip on and drink, no candy, no nothing to like stimulate you in any other kind of way. And just being still, sitting down with your thoughts and doing nothing for 60 minutes a day.
Not even a cigar?
Not even a cigar. Nothing. Because this is still something. Doing this, smoking a cigar, going through your tasting notes and stuff like that, and whatever, it's still distracting. Even though it's calming, we love it, we enjoy it, but it's still some kind of distraction to like just being in yourself and in your mind with no other stimulation whatsoever.
60 is a long time,
60
bro.
is a long time. You challenged me to do it for 15 minutes. I barely made it 5.
I think I challenged you for 10. I think you said 15. 15 sound like a lot. Like,
and we didn't say no cigar, no I think
I was saying do it during cigar time. Give yourself like 10-15 minutes and just don't pick up your phone during cigar time.
Don't look at nothing, don't do nothing. But no, this is They sitting there with the clock. They set it for 60 minutes, and of course it's like it's time lapsed or whatever. So and you just watching them go through this whole 60 minutes, just like like you see some people starting to panic a little bit.
It's withdrawal.
Yeah. But the cool thing is that what I saw the benefit was, like we kind of talked about, it's a brain reset. Like it like brings your brain back to like its natural normal state of being able to produce cognitive function. That's the word I want to use. And then also what it needs to give your body to do the function your body needs. There's so many things that we do that hinder our brain to fire off and do the things that it needs to do to give our bodies the best function possible. All the sensitivity that we need to have, the mental agility that we need to have, because we're so used to doing something with something, fidgeting something, touching something, smelling something, feeling something, seeing something, that our brain, it's too many signals that are being fired up that it can't focus on the natural functions of the body, which is why rest is important. Getting your 8 hours of rest a night uninterrupted, no music, no phone, no TV, no nothing going on, like going to bed with no distractions, and then just being. Right. But some people even have a hard time doing that. Some people can't sleep without a fan. Some people can't sleep without music. Some people can't sleep without the TV on, you know? So I think it's something I want to try. I don't know if I'll make it 60 minutes, but I want to work my way up to it. I want to start with the 5 again, no cigar this time, and get to 10, get to 30, and get the hour and see what it does for my mental state.
I do 15 with a cigar. I know that. I know that for a fact, but without a cigar, it's gonna be tough because then I'm gonna start with 5 without a cigar and see if that's how doable that is.
Just sit there and just do nothing and touch nothing, hear nothing for 5 minutes straight.
I think I can do it. I know I can do it if I close my eyes and just rest. But even then, that feels like cheating.
It does. Know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you can go somewhere in your mind and pretend like you're not there. It's like going to sleep. It's like going to sleep. Or you know what I'm saying? Like laying in the car doing your 15-minute break or 30-minute break. That's what that seems like.
That's exactly what it is. It's like kind of like you napping, but you ain't napping.
In the moment, like being in the moment, eyes open, and being aware of what's going on around you, but still not having extra stimulation to you. That seems like something that's. We got so many distractions, man. So many things that just are shifting our brain from day to day. I want to give it a go.
You know how good that's got to be for your nervous system, though, to take a whole hour and be awake and do nothing, like just to allow it to relax. You know what I'm saying? How you talked about all the signals and stuff that's being sent, the anxiety, the anxiousness, the whatever emotions we're all feeling just day to day that we don't even register we feeling them because it's just natural and we're so distracted. You know what I'm saying? Like just to not be ready for nothing, just sit there in silence for an hour. That's incredible. I think 10 minutes will probably do wonders for us if we actually took a moment to do that. So I'm interested, man, but sounds like a challenge uphill.
All right. Are we back?
You say what?
Are we back? Feel like we had like a little technical difficulty for a second.
No, I don't know.
Yeah. Everything froze for me for like about a good minute.
Lord.
It seemed like my computer went on the raw dog and boredom thing.
Patrina said, "What y'all thoughts on the Usher Chris Brown tour that's happening this summer? They about to make all kind of crazy money. That's what I think. I think they about to go crazy.
I think Chris Brown, like my first thought when I saw that, I was like, ain't he tired? Same for Usher. Like, ain't y'all tired? Usher did the whole Vegas thing for a while. Chris Brown just got done doing a world tour with meet and greet with his fans after every show, before every show. Like, ain't he tired? That was my first thought. That was my first thought, is that these artists are touring and doing way too much. Like, go sit down for a minute. Get your brain together. Raw dog boredom for a little bit.
Right.
Like, stop touring so much. That was my first thought, but I think it'll be good for music, though. I really do.
Yeah, most definitely. Hey man, let's review these sticks.
All right, I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go ahead and get mine out the way and talk
Go
about
for
this
it.
Alec Bradley Gatekeeper. Um, so far so good, man. I am not mad at Alec Bradley. I actually enjoyed this stick, and I think whatever rating that I saw, I think it was like a 95. I don't think it was 95 exactly per se, in my opinion, but in the 90s. I can see why it could be rated in the 90s, maybe like a low 92 or something like that. And it can be a really, really enjoyable top rated cigar. And I think it was. I got to go look at all the accolades and details behind the advertisement behind it. But I saw some really good things about it. Um, as far as tasting notes, I got me some leather. But you can tell me it's gonna be disrespectful.
It's gonna be that. It's gonna be that too, Patricia. Yeah, that's facts.
But like I said, toasting notes, leather. Leather was your most prominent tasting note that I got from this. Got a little almond nut type of flavor with it. Some good earth, some good tobacco, a little bit of, I guess, a little bit of oak, and I think that kind of goes along with that almond as well, the almond note. So almond, oak, leather mainly, but done very nicely, and maybe some kind of nut and fruit, maybe fig. If I had to pin it on any one particular thing, it kind of gives a little bit of a sweetness to kind of go with that boldness of it. But everything was really, really good. I think that fruit with the almond and the leather was a really good combination between those tasting notes. So if I had to give this cigar a rating out of 5, I'm gonna say Gatekeeper, you're a 4.1. 4.1 on the Alec Bradley.
Okay. For me on the LFD Suave, I would say maybe I wasn't tuned into it enough, so I didn't notice a ton of changes throughout my tasting notes. So
Mhm.
I didn't pick up on a lot of variation in it. It was a little woody, a little earthy, and like a little chocolate note in there, like a little
Okay.
cocoa. But that's the majority of what I noticed. I would say this is a even medium body stick, like dead center. It's got a good aroma on the smoke, had a good draw. My burn wasn't that great. I I don't know. I don't know who to blame that on, but I am gonna hold it against them instead of myself, just cause I'm gonna point the finger. So I will dock them on that level. But from 1 to 5, I'm gonna go with an even 4 because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the stick a
Okay.
lot.
Okay.
Uh, could it be due to other factors? I don't know. But for now, I appreciated it for what it was, man. So even 4.
Nice. So we got some brands that both either me and you don't necessarily gear our palette towards. LFDs, one I know for me, Alec Bradley started out great, lost us throughout time. Has actually been able to score in the 4s. So it's a pretty good sign.
Yeah,
It's a it's a comeback for both of these brands.
there you
Definitely a
go.
comeback.
Yeah, most definitely,
Never,
most
never, never,
definitely.
never mad about a comeback. I'm always an equal opportunity type of individual. If you're doing something I don't like, same for you, I'm sure. We're gonna speak on it. But if you're doing something good, no matter what you did in the past, if you come back and you do it right, I'm gonna give you the nod. Unless your name is
Okay.
Brickhouse or
Cool,
Gervin.
cool. I thought that was about to be an opportunity for you to brag on Michigan real quick. I just thought when you kept talking about comeback, I was
Mm,
like, I felt it coming. I'm like, here
comeback.
go the Wolverine
It ain't
reference
no
to
comeback.
close
We
us
been
out.
here. We been here. Ain't no comeback. Ain't no comeback. We
Okay,
been here.
I got you. I got you. All right, well, shoot, man. Anyway, that's this week's episode of the Cigars and Everything Else podcast, man. We're about of here. Keep them
Yeah,
six
we
up
don't shoot the cigars.
high. Yeah.
Bam, bam.